Hello guys, it's your boy right here, Glory George, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing to you guys a trading strategy that's actually going to take your trading level, or you're going to take your trading skill to the next level, right? So I take a lot of time to make this kind of content. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't also forget to subscribe to the channel. It is very important. So without wasting much of your precious time, let's get into the video. So the name of the strategy is what I call the breakout strategy, right? The breakout strategy. So before this strategy actually works for you, need to find what I call this kind of formation in the market. You need to find something like this. Even though you don't find something like that, I think there should be somehow a consolidating candlesticks forming in a part of a market before you execute this before you make this type of strategy, or for this strategy actually works for you. So if you can watch actually what I'm doing right here on GBP USD, I'm actually backtesting this strategy to check if the strategy is actually working. So what I first saw right here is a consolidating. What I saw right here is that this market is actually consolidating right here, and if you can see right here closely, you can see that we have this point right here, and then we have another point right here. I'm going to be putting another point right here in this market, right? So we have another point right here. So if you guys cannot understand what happened here, when price came up here, this point served as a point of support, that actually support and resistance. It acts as a support which pushed this market down, and also served as a resistance which also pushed the market downwards, right? So then this other level right here is served as a support which pushed this market down for a bullish trend, and this point also served as a resistance which pushed this market up as a bullish trend, and so on and so forth. The market then created this up before it broke out right here. But actually what I want you guys to get is that when the market actually hit this point, it came down again to test this point in the same level with this other point right here. It went up, it tested this level with this other point right here, and then it came down. So it means that anything that makes this market to actually break down through these points that it has already created, we should be looking for a sell. Then anything or any candlestick that's actually going to break this line, or is going to break down this point, we should be looking for a buy. Okay, I'm going to be showing you guys actually, or I'm going to be explaining in details what I'm trying to explain right here. This strategy is what I call the breakout strategy. It means that the market is actually going to break from its previous line, or it's going to break from its previous zone of resistance, its previous zone of support, right? So if this was to be a bullish trend, it means that this up out here is going to be the region of what, of resistance, if it was a bullish trend, and this downward pass is going to be a region of what, of support. But if it was a bearish trend, it means that this up part is going to serve as a region of support, and this down part is going to serve as a region of what, of resistance. But this market right now is not on a bullish trend nor bearish trend. No, so this market is called an indecision market or a consolidating market. So in order for us to trade in a consolidating market, we need to understand what we call this breakout strategy. Now the market was actually consolidating right here, Now you can see that the market actually came, it tested this my line that I actually drew here. It tested it first time, the second time, the third time, but the fourth time when it came to test this my point right here, it actually broke, and when it broke down, it actually went down. So because some candlesticks formed, some candlesticks were formed and actually broke down this point right here, it doesn't mean that you should just execute a sell order or a sell trade. You need to check out for the other 3 candlesticks or the other 2 candlesticks to be sure if it's actually going to go on a bearish trend. You need to look for the bearish engulfing candlestick patterns and some other candlestick patterns that actually gives you an high assurance or high probability that is a bearish setup, or that is a bearish trade. Same thing that's actually happened. If the market is to bust past this region and actually go up, you're going to look for bullish engulfing candlestick pattern or bullish candlestick pattern that are actually going to tell you, or actually going to show you that this trade is actually on a bullish scale or on a bullish trend. So this is how to use the breakout strategy to actually trade. Let me look for another one and show you guys how it's actually Now I'll show you guys how it actually works. It was trying to form right here, but this strategy is not 100% sure. It's not a 100% working strategy. Okay guys, let me show you guys another one that is actually happening right here. So if you guys can see in this other region down here, you can see that this there's a point of support in this area that actually push this market up. There's a point of support in this area, and also there's a point of resistance, and downwards in this area there's a point of resistance right here. So if you can see right here, what do we understand? We understand that this market was actually creating series of higher lows. It was actually creating series of lower highs. It was actually creating series of lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and so on, because the market was actually going what's bearish. Right now, after the market was going bearish, it actually changed its structure right here and then started going bullish. But notice that this part of the market was actually consolidating for some while before it actually changed its structure from a bearish structure down to a bullish structure, and then it broke this our point right here and actually moved up. Same thing happening right here. For a bullish trend, this part is going to serve as a region of support, while this part is going to serve as a region of resistance. Now the candlestick came, it tested this our levels of resistance, it came down, tested this our level of resistance, it came down. Now when it came for the third time to test this our level of resistance, what happened? The market actually broke, some candlesticks actually broke this our level of resistance. But as I said, you won't just execute the trade immediately. You need to wait and you need to check for possible candlestick patterns or possible candlestick confirmation. You need to check for candlesticks that are actually going to give you high probability or actually going to give you high assurance that that's actually going to go for a bullish trend. That's, you'll be looking for bullish and engulfing candlestick patterns, or you're going to check for the next 3 or 2 candlesticks that are actually going to form before you execute the trade. It came this time, tested this our zone of resistance, it came down. For the second time, it went to test our zone of resistance, it came down. For the third time, it came to test our zone of resistance, but it didn't just serve as a zone of resistance again. But there are some candlesticks, the bullish candlesticks, the buyers, they jump into this trade more in this region, and then the trade actually went up as a bullish trend. It means that if I am to execute the trade, I'm actually going to execute the trade around this region. Why around that region? Because I just waited for the 2 candlesticks pattern, or the 2 candlesticks that were formed before I execute the trade. And all the way down here, all the way up here, you're going to make a lot of pips, right? So this is how the breakout strategy actually works. It's a very good breakout strategy. I'm actually running a trade right now on GBP USD, right? So this is this, to recap what I did in my last video, I talked about the trend line strategy, whereby I connected lines in the market and actually show you guys how to make use of the trend line strategy. So as you guys can see right here, this is a bonus for you guys. As you guys can see right here, market actually came right here. Market came right here, it tested this our zone, it went up as a level of support, it came, it didn't test, it came here, tested our zone, it served as a level of support. But when it came for the third time, when it checked this our point right here, it actually broke down. You guys might be thinking if this is called the breakout strategy. It can be called a breakout strategy, but this is actually what we call the trend line strategy in the market. So I hope you guys got some value out of this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching this video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Share, subscribe, like. If you have any question, let me know down there in the comment section.